on Facebook to see your comments. Let's see, a little different, y'all, when you can see me. Isn't that cool? Hey, there we are. Hey, Tony. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Maria. It's been a crazy busy day. Y'all, look how pretty this is. Isn't that so pretty? It's a 1.5 inch. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's a 1.5 inch. It's lined in gold. There's like a gold stitching on the ends. It's so pretty. The little berries are glittery. So pretty. How am I feeling, you guys? I didn't even tell you. First of all, I have so much to catch up on. So much. All the ribbon that we're using, by the way, is wired. So it'll go and stay where I want it to. Hi, Rhonda. You guys, so you've been following me. I know you've been following me. Hey, Angie. Zarina, it was not, well, maybe I guess it was a bladder infection in the beginning, but I passed a kidney stone while I was at Mastermind. Y'all, that's not the fun thing to do, but I gotta tell you the whole story. You're gonna get goosebumps. Ah, hey, Christina. Okay, you're going to get goosebumps. So if y'all don't know, my grandma's favorite number, she was my best friend, if you guys don't know. My grandma was my best friend. She died a year after I got married, so it was 9 years this year for her passing. And her favorite number was 538. Her dad used to play the numbers. She used to play the numbers. And her favorite number is 538. So I see 538 everywhere, okay? I know it's my grandma, like, talking to me. So, hey, Chelsea. So we're at Mastermind. I was telling everybody that I have a kidney stone because they found it on the CT right before I left. So we knew it was a kidney stone. I also have an ovarian cyst, so that needs to be taken care of too. Anyways, here we are, my whole life story. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. But so I forget what day it was. Actually, it was Tammy's birthday. It was totally Tammy's birthday. So the night before, we were up late, talking and all this stuff. And that day, the day before, so on the 5th, I don't know what day that was. One of the gals was telling us like her whole horror story about her kidney stone. And I was like internally panicking. David even took a picture because I had like hives on my neck. I was like panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not going to be good. I have an event coming up. Like, I can't be sick. Like, I can't end up in the hospital for 2 months. I got an event. I was freaking out. So then another one of the gals used to be not a nurse, but a x-ray tech. And she was like showing me the diagram of like the tubes in your bladder and all this stuff. And I was like definitely in full-blown panic. And so that night when I got back to the room, to my room, I felt like real nauseous. And I was like, well, maybe I, didn't eat something. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I remembered a story where someone said when they felt nauseous, it was because the stone was stuck and they weren't able to pee any longer. I'm like, oh my God, this is not gonna be good. But then I had like super, super bad pains. And like, so I knew it was like traveling. And then when I woke up, I passed it. Like the actual passing part did not hurt. But like the traveling part the night before, that hurt. I don't want to do that again. Okay, so now I feel like we're best friends because you know my whole life. So, yeah. Hi. Oh my gosh, Veronica. So in my lifetime, I've had five major, I guess it's major surgeries when you're out in the hospital overnight, have the surgery, have the cyst removed. I've had 5 of them for ovarian cysts. So when they said, at first, they did the ultrasound and they saw the cyst and they're like, well, maybe that is what it was. And then, because on the ultrasound, you couldn't see the stone. And I'm like, no, pretty sure after 5 surgeries, I would know if that was I would know. It's not that. Anyways, they didn't test my stone yet. I'm dropping it off tomorrow. I'm dropping it off tomorrow. But isn't this weird? It shrunk a little bit. Like, it is definitely smaller than when, like, I was all excited. I mean, I was all proud of it and all excited to show my husband. And then it was smaller and I was like, oh, that's not the exact same size it was a couple days ago. Hey, everyone. So, okay, we have, look at how cute the sign is. We have from Jane's Front Door Decor, of course. If you find her on Etsy, so Jane's Front Door Decor, if you find her on Etsy, you can use the coupon code Sincerely10. Sincerely10. Hey, Vanessa. Use the code Sincerely10 with Sincerely Creative, with Jane's Front Door Decor, and you'll get 10% off. You guys, it breaks down. It does. You guys, Vanessa here is one of our mastermind, or one of my mastermind friends. Her business name is Owl Be Crafty. She's got a cute business. They test them, Christina, to see what kind of stone they are, so that the person who gets the stones can stay away from or not do whatever it is that's too much, too little. I have no idea, but they wanted you to take them. And hi, Lillian. That's weird. I have no idea why. Hi, Miss Kane. Okay. Ribbons are like totally go with it, right? So we're doing the green plaid, the gold, like it's sheer, but it's got like this like pattern going through it. And then this is just beautiful. I've been lucky to avoid surgery. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope I don't cross all of my everything. Hope I don't have any of that anymore. Like, it's weird because I got it. I first noticed I had the stone. So let me just talk. For those of you who are brand spanking new, I got a lot to talk about. I haven't seen all y'all for a long time, so we got a lot to catch up on. I'm using wired ribbon. This is a 2.5 inch wired ribbon. This is a 1.5 inch, and this is also a 1.5 inch. I'm putting my favorite on the top. Favorite goes on the top. I want to see this the most. It's a slightly different shade of green. It's okay. It's all going to work out. I'm going to bring it all together with a little bit of, with a nice bow, except my bow doesn't have any red. It does now. The red from the berries, I just want to make sure that that wasn't only in the ribbon tails, because there isn't red in the sign. I want to bring that through to the bow. Anyways, so I always put my favorite on the top. This one happens to be the 2.5 or the 1.5 inch. Usually when I do a wreath like this, I do 2.5 inch ribbons. I like the coverage on that. I like the look of it, and it doesn't get too busy. But today I found 3 that I really liked, and so we're using 3. Hey, Brian Shook. Hey, Becky Jones. Y'all, if you would be so great, if you're brand spanking new, if you've never joined us, let us know. Say you're here, say you're new, so we can welcome you. That's number 1. Number 2, if you would go ahead and react to this live by giving us a heart or a thumbs up or something, we can invite you to follow us after the live is over. And number 3, for all of you who are watching, I would love, love, love if you would help us and share this video to Facebook and let everybody know that we're live. So I'm knee deep in getting ready for the event, and I needed to take a break. Hey, Brenda! Brenda's brand new, y'all. Hey, Brenda. I needed to take a break. I needed a mental break. I needed to walk away from all the stuff and just craft. Coach Stacy is counting down. 16 more sleeps. I can't wait. Stacy, did you get your hotel? Oh, number 1, did you get your hotel? Number 2, I found Another hotel that I just booked 2 rooms at for myself. Not for me, but for myself. Hey, Nancy's new. Hey, Nancy. I did that today and I forgot to message you, so I can get that out to you. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Muriel. Tomorrow, Mel from Criterion Max Ellis is drawing 2 winners. So, part of our live stream for the event, since Kathy just brought this up, part of our live stream of the event, we gave our top sponsors for the event 2 live stream tickets to give away, since we will be streaming the event live. And it sounds like Melissa from Crafty Max, who is one of our top Kris Kringle sponsors, is giving away her live stream tickets tomorrow. So you want to make sure you check that out too. And then I think that's it. Anyway, okay, I always stack these first. It just makes everything go easier when you're doing the construction. Ooh, that one's a lot longer. Hold on. When you're doing this production of the wreath. So once you have it done, you can just bam, 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 bam. I like that this ribbon, none of it has like an up and a down or an upside down. None of it has that. So this will go really smoothly. It'll look really nice. And the layers with these are going to look super nice. Super, super, super duper. Hey, Fran. Thank you, Brenda. I'm just going to wrap this and have it hold on. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Chris. Hey, everyone. Hi, Anita. I'm going to wrap that just so I can keep them all together and put them out of the way for a minute. We have a 14-inch frame. I have my pipe cleaners, my twisties, and then our stuff for the bow. I have Diet Pepsi with lime, not lime, lemon. I'm probably going to spill it all over my face because that's what I do. It's okay. We're live. It's all right. It's fine. One thing I did learn at Mastermind. This time. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. I'm totally lying. That's not me. I'm not an It's Fine girl, but we have a lot of It's Fine girls. Everything's like, it's fine. It's fine. Kim says I made my first pancake. It is a little tricky, Kim, but it was your first one. So congratulations on your first one, taking that step. And then everyone after that will get a little easier. Okay? Hey, Kelly. So I gotta know. Because I gotta know. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do... Oh, let's just do a pancake style. I have the flat frame. Let's do pancake style. So I gotta know because I'm nosy and I gotta know. Hey, Hallie. Are y'all It's Fine people? Like, everything's fine. It's fine. Or are you spastic like me and like freak out over everything? I can't do the It's Fine. It's just not in my genetic makeup. Oh, my son gets kidney stones. No. Oh, yeah. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Gabby. Carrie. I probably shouldn't have this open right over there. Okay. It's fine. I'm trying to, like, rehearse it. I can't do it. I'm a freak out. Yes, Denise. I freak out. Amber says depends on the situation. Nope. I freak out. Oh, Angela said you're coming more of a It's Fine girl. Can't. Nope. Can't do it. Patty's just like me. Can't do it. Hey, Cindy. I got to talk to Cindy today on a one-on-one call. Cindy, it was nice to talk to you, darling. Wait a minute. I need 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're doing 20 inches long. 11. And spastic here. Yep. Hey, Marguerite. Rebecca says, neither I'm okay unless it's something overwhelming. Jane, life is overwhelming for me. Life is overwhelming. Hi, Barbara. Kind of said, the older I get, the more I'm fine. Okay, well, I got to speed up this aging process. Because I need a little bit of it's fine in me. I need a little bit of it's fine. Lily said, hold on. Lily said, I'm an oh crap person, but take medication. That turns me into a it's fine person. That is my favorite. Oh, I love it. Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Oh, Lily, that's great. Sherry's an I don't care. Rhonda can't do it. It's fine. Nope, can't do it. Why did you want kids so badly since you worry about everything? Those two go hand in hand. I know. And what's funny is I wanted 6 children. Before I was married and didn't know I had infertility troubles and all that stuff, I wanted 6 children. 6 of them. Oh, let me make sure this is off. Yeah. 6 kids plus worrying, that does not. I told Addison, you know, our 2 children are adopted. And I told my daughter, I said, my number 1 job and my number 2 job as a mom go hand in hand. My number 1 job is to love you unconditionally, no matter what, for your whole life. My number 2 job that's equal to number 1 is to keep you safe. The number 2 job is going to put me into a worrying early grave. I don't know. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's get to work. Hey, Janet. I had 6 children. Love all of them. Aw. I wanted 6. I take medication still for I love it. Aw, Gabby. Yeah, our 2 kids we adopted in 2019. We just celebrated Addison's adoption anniversary. And then Grayson's, actually, she got a back seat because we were so busy. I feel really bad, but I told her I was going to make it up to her after the event. We're going to have a special day. Yes, we do 20 inches for the pancake. Yeah. Aw, Chris, I couldn't do that. No. 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 I could not do that. It is, and I just probably threw it away. It's jute mesh. It's jute mesh. It's got a little bit of let's see if I can find it. I just took the thing off too. Maybe it's under that pile. I'll get it in a second. Yeah, they I can't believe how much they've grown, y'all. I was looking back on pictures. I don't know. I think, when I was at Mastermind, I don't know what I was looking for, but I was way back looking for pictures. I can't believe how small they were when they came to us. She is like having twins. Okay, so I know some people freak out over having to make your own frame. It's not that hard. It's super easy. We have a 14-inch frame with 1, 2, 3, 4 rings, and we have 6 brackets. So around those rings 1 and 2, I just put a twist tie right where the bracket is, and then around ring 3 and 4, I'm gonna put one on the outside. Ah, Denise, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It was hard. I mean, parenting. You guys, maybe some of you have heard this story already, but we used to be campers, had a camper, and we used to take my younger siblings with us camping, and they were young, and all of the couples that were with us had kids, and they were like, we don't understand why the people who don't have kids are borrowing somebody else's kids. This is before we had kids. Borrowing somebody else's kids and bringing camping. Like, don't you want to just come and relax? And we're like, no, this is so much fun. It's so great. Like, we were those people. Hey, Donna. Oh, yeah, Denise. We were very fortunate to adopt R2. We were very, very fortunate. Hey, Julie Wooden. How are you, dear? Okay, so we have, again, a 14-inch frame. Guys, the frame came from the Dollar Tree. When I'm using the Dollar Tree frames, I try to keep it real light. I don't put a lot of heavy stuff on it. I just stick to the pancake style, which is what we're going to do today. So 20 inches on the mesh, right? 20 inches on the mesh. I'm just going to ruffle that up. Hey, Kanitha. I'm just going to ruffle it up right up the center. Okay, right up the center. Really easy, really simple. No curls or nothing. Just ruffle it right up the center. And I'm going to take that teensy tiny little piece. They were 1 and 4 when we adopted them. 1 and 4. Yes, they are siblings. And I'm going to overlap those two pieces. Just like that, make it nice and flat. So if you didn't catch the beginning, right after our event, like that very next Tuesday, I'm going into the boutique where I sell and I'm swapping out all the Halloween and some of the fall for Christmas. I'm not ready for that. So this next 3 weeks are going to be, you might see me a lot. Oh, yes, Connie. They love the kids still. My siblings who are not young anymore, they are 13 and 17. They still talk about like the fun. We used to always take my sister's, like one of my sister's friends. And so that she had like a buddy. And because there were other kids like my little brother's age. And so they like totally loved it. 2, 3, and 5. Aw, Haley. Yeah, they were 1 and 4. Now 5 and 7. It's so crazy. I told Addison today, I said, please stop growing. Oh, it's going so fast. So fast. Hey, Marlena. Marlena, how did the class go? Y'all, Marlena just hosted a huge class. 63 people, I think you said. I do pay attention. And I remember the small things. I don't even remember sometimes the big things. But I remember that. I was like, whoa. The mesh cookie is 20 inches. 20 inches long. And I just ruffle right up the center. Oh, very good. Very, very good. I hope you took lots and lots of pictures. I adopted my daughter at birth. Aww. Hi, Diana. Hello. That's awesome. So we sure we sure gave it our best shot. We had lots of fertility troubles. And God had other plans for us. That's all there is to it. Oh, okay, I'll have to look. Carol, it is countdown. Don't remind me today. Today was, I was in the kitchen. So we have in our house, like there's our kitchen, and then you walk one way into our living room and you can walk fully back into the kitchen. So it's like a big circle. I was literally walking in circles today. I was like, okay, don't do that. Stop. pull out the to-do list. Let's get started. I was like, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Like, okay, stop. Pull out the to-do list. Let's get started. Aw, Julie, you were? Are you serious? I didn't know that. How's your go? Did you see that? Did you guys see my reel from earlier? I'm driving. I drop off the kids. They get out of the car. The back seat empty. No one's in the back seat. I sit and watch them walk up to the school. We're working on independence. I'm working on being a little bit calmer and not crazy in the morning, like freaking out. Listen. So I give them a little independence. They get out of the car. I'm literally right in front of the door. Watch them go to the door. Well, my car, my screen, what is it called? Where the radio is. We have TV monitors in the back for the back seat. It says request from back seat to go to the camping KOA. I'm like, there's nobody in my back seat. There's no one in my back seat. And so I looked, and then I got out the camera as fast as I could, and I like panned it to the back. No one there. Go to the front. It said request, and then it went away, and then it came back again. I'm like, y'all just saw there's no one in the back seat. Freaking out. I was freaking out. And that's the second or third time that's happened. Usually the request, like it happens randomly. Usually the request is someplace in Ohio. Like some different addresses to Ohio. Weird. Hallie, you are pushing it. Good girl. Y'all, I was like, what's going on? All right. We got our first layer done. Now, because our ribbon is already cut, we're going to work on that layer. And so we're not done with the mesh, but we're going to, because it's easier with this certain style, we're going to work on the, I know, Chris, we're going to work on the ribbon on this layer. Does anyone have an idea how long it will take to drive? No. Denise, 10 hours? So I drove from my old city one time to Manhattan. I think it took us 10 hours. That was a long time ago. Hi, kitty. I was scared. I was like, what is in my backseat? Isn't that queer? Donna, did they have any suggestions? Like, did they have any, like, manly, oh, it's doing it because this? Like, did they have any of that that would help me? Oh, no, Chelsea, no! I hate to say and find a positive, but I'm going to try, right? Even though some of these craft shows, we were talking about this earlier today, even though some of them are hard and they're not as successful as you might think, no, it was not pre-owned. I'm the first owner. I thought about that too. I was like, and then I also thought like, oh, well, maybe my car is picking up like a request from somewhere else, like, you know, like someone else around me or something. But it does that like often. I guess not often, like 3 times. Anyways, the craft shows, you know, I hate to say that somewhere in that you got to find the, you know, the positive. Number one, not all craft shows are like that. You know, different demographic, different, all those things, different time of the year, different everything. You know, those, everything varies and you got to find the sweet spot and the one that works for you. I'm obsessed with this little bit of red that's coming through here in these berries. Love it. It's the waves. Oh, yeah. Take medication, you'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This girl, the Summer and Vanessa, who was on here earlier, they're both It's Fine girls. It's fine. Summer, who does, she owns a cookie business. It's fine. It's fine. No, I can't. I cannot do it's fine. Oh, awesome, Jill. It's getting closer. Y'all, if you don't know, we are getting ready for our event. It's Halloween weekend. We have 100 of our closest friends coming from all over the country to meet us here in Michigan for a 4-day event, a meet and greet, 2 full days, and then kind of an adventure day. We're really, really excited. Tammy and I are co-hosting, and we have like the sweetest, awesomest, greatest everything. We're super duper excited. Hey Amanda, if you did not get a ticket for us in person, you can join us virtually. We still have tickets available for the virtual. There are coupons available if you took any of our previous classes. But if you're interested, you can check us out at melscupofcheer.com. The ribbons are 14 inches. Hey, Teresa Britt. The ribbons are 14 inches. And this time I have 1 2.5 inch and 2 1 2.5 inch and 2 1.5 inch. Awesome, Denise. I still have to work on that aspect of it. I've been busy with all the other stuff. I gotta get myself together with that aspect. I did have an amazing idea for my ugly sweater, though. Ah, Jana. Hey, Joy. All right. I am wrapping up this first layer, and then we're going to do, I know it's boring, we're going to do the exact same thing on those twist ties that are hanging out there still. So we put all that mesh in it, but it's really supposed to be just a support. You're not going to see too much of it. That's why I went with a very neutral mesh with just a little bit of different design in it with the white, and so that the ribbons will really pop against the mesh. I do that a lot. I personally, I don't look at this. Excuse me. I don't look at this as a tan or a brown mesh. I look at this as a neutral that will help enhance those ribbons. Like, let's be real. I mean, I know the mesh, some of the mesh can be really expensive. But sometimes that ribbon can be even more expensive. So I want to highlight those ribbons and show them off. Awesome, Hallie. I don't want to drive to the stop the car, open back up, then get the Carol, it was close too. I should have did that. Get out. At first I was like, I was texting the group like when it happened a while back, and Damon was like, I forget the city, but Damon's like, do you know anybody that lives in whatever the city was, Ohio? And I was like, no, I don't think so. I don't know. Hallie, you're rocking it. Good girl. All right, I'm doing the same exact thing here, you guys, for our Michigan folks. As traditionally, our Michigan folks are used to putting their wreaths between their main door and their storm door. And so when I started hosting classes, I was like, okay, I got to kind of abide by that, because I don't want anybody leaving here upset that their wreath is like 12 inches thick. And so, I didn't want to have that like awkward conversation, like, now what do I do with it? Even though I tell them, you can hang your wreaths on the outside of the door, like on the outside of your storm door, as long as it's protected, it'll be fine. There it is. It's going to be fine. But that didn't really go over well, of course, when they're used to, protecting those wreaths. So I had to come up with something a little bit different. And so here we are with what I called a pancake style. Hey, Norma. Hi, Donna. And this little guy is going to end up being fairly thin. We are going to add a bow with a couple of layers here. So it looks like it is going to be a big one. That'll add some depth to it. But the idea of this is for it to be thin. It's supposed to be thin. So, and I love the ribbon choices so far. Hey, Mary Marshall. Some first and last names have to be said together. That is one. I love it. Hey, Karen. Here, and another thing, I'm going right on top. Like you see, I'm not moving anything out of the way. For this particular design, I want to make sure that I'm getting good coverage on that frame. So I'm intentionally making layers and layers and layers to hide that, I was going to say wood frame, it's not wood, the metal frame. Thanks, Julie. I love this. I love that red that's peeking through. We're going to bring more of that red into the bow for sure. The mesh pieces, Karen, are 20 inches. 20 inches. Okay, Hallie, have a good night. Ruffle all the way up to the end. Hey, Tammy. And then, so this piece is going to cover here, and it's going to start covering this part of the mesh, right? And on top of that will be the ribbon. On top of that will be the sign. On top of that will be the bow. And so you'll see the frame less and less. Less and less. I like to have these sticking up and waiting for me, so it's easy when you put mesh down in there. I tried to clean my craft room, my space. So for the event, the designers are coming in on Wednesday, and I'm not sure. Oh, awesome, Carrie! That's good! That's good news. This feels good when that happens, doesn't it? Get all excited. What was I saying? Oh, so I'm not sure if if Jordan and Megan, I'm not sure if they're going to end up here. We have dinner planned on Wednesday, and then I'm not sure if we're going to end up here or what's going to go on, but I was like, look, there's no room for them to walk. I don't care that it's messy and crazy and unorganized, but they can't walk through here. So we're going to make it a little bit different. Yes, this is a pancake style, and I missed a piece of mesh. No, we're not. Here it is. This is the 14-inch frame. It is 14-inch from the Dollar Tree. It's just with the mesh in this particular way, it makes a really nice wide base. Hi, Cecilia. All right. There we go. Carol, what do you mean you can't sign in again? You're here. What do you mean? Gina, I was like, some help. I need help. I need adult help. So look how thin, but look how pretty so far. Gonna have a nice, good layer going. soon as we put this top layer on. It's going to be so pretty. The ribbons are from all over. The green is from Sam's Club. The gold is from Sam's Club. And then this one is from a place here in Michigan that does not sell online. It's called Discount Dealers and Crafts. So I'm not going to pull those out just yet. I'm just going to go around real quick to put these in. And then we'll pull them out all at the same time. Gloria, I don't know. I'd say they're maybe about the same. The pancake style, it's just a matter of getting that mesh in flat and then overlapping those ends. I thought my husband came down. So maybe not beginner. Super pretty though. So this is the exact same style that I host for all my classes. For everybody who's like never made a wreath before. This is the style I do. This exact style. So if you're taking a regular class for me where hey Sherry, where I'm, you know, in my local area, just one wreath class, it's going to be the pancake style. Period. Period. The trick here in this next step is to just make sure those ribbons end up in a very patterned way. So you want them to be spread out. You want them to stick to that same pattern so that it looks the best. Hey Pat, the ribbons are 14 inches long. So they're all wired. We have one 1.5 inch, we have one 2.5 inch ribbons, two 1.5 inch ribbons, and they're all wired. And I just twist that about 1 inch, cut off all the excess, and then I'll just hide the rest of that. So we do have an announcement today, which I guess I should have maybe posted about it beforehand, but Tammy and I have secured our charity for the Fill Your Creative Cup event. While we were talking about foster care earlier, that might have been a good time for me to talk about it. We are, for the auction at the event, also any of the profits that came from the shirts that we sold, everything that we take in will be going toward the St. Clair County foster care Christmas party this year. There are over 200 kids in foster care in our county, and we will be sponsoring gifts with all of our auction proceeds. So we're really excited about that. They haven't been able to have a Christmas party in 2 years because of COVID, and this will be their first year. So I'm really excited about that. I know Erin's team is really excited about that. You know, we wanted to make sure, since we were here in Michigan, of course, that it was something that either was directly related to Tammy or I. And of course, foster care is, that's how we ended up with our children. So we're very fortunate. We're very fortunate and thankful for that. We're not sure what the age groups are yet. We are waiting for those numbers. But we'll take all of our profits and buy gifts for all the age ranges kind of evenly. The St. Clair County DHHS is what Erin, my husband, that's where he works. So his boss and a couple other people on staff are are all involved and are aware and are excited and await our our bringing. I know that his boss and a couple of ladies follow me too, so I'm very honored for that and excited to see what our final outcome is for that. At the moment, I don't have a way for additional donations, but I'll be working on that as well. You know, we're very fortunate. Unfortunately, we weren't able to foster from our county because Aaron works in that department in our county. So we did have to go through an outside agency, but so it won't be the agency that where we adopted the kids from, or fostered them from. But nevertheless, it is, you know, for the same cause, and we're really excited to be able to do that. You know, I only know the stories from which I've heard from Addison. Of course, Grayson doesn't remember at all. And you know, not all foster families are created equal. So that looks a little different in all the homes, and we really just want to make sure, you know, that what we do, what we're able to raise and give helps not take the burden off necessarily, because I hope it's not a burden for anyone that's fostering, but just help. We want to just help. So hopefully we do well. They should, Stacy. They should. Okay. I did better at that than I thought I was going to, because I thought I was going to be like, look at me being an adult. In fact, I was trying to avoid it this whole time. Right before I went live, I was like, Tammy, we should really, you know, talk about this. And she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, dang it. I'm going live right now. I'm probably going to have, you know, I'll be the first to talk about it. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, get it together. So it took me all this time. I think it'll be, I think it'll be a good thing. I think it'll be a really good thing. I'm really excited about it. Okay. That's good. It went good. Okay. I think I'm going to put this right at the top and then let our bow kind of come down here. We'll make sure our bow isn't as big as I maybe had planned, because look at all the ribbons I had planned for our bow. Adulting is so hard, Connie. Look at all the ribbons I had planned for our bow. They do, Norma. They do. It's also, though, even though you go through, I guess it's probably called something different in all the counties and all the places. And where we are, it's called Pride Training. Stands for, I'm not sure what it stands for, but, you know, they go through a lot of the things that could be happening in all these child lives and what you're required to do as a foster parent, and what you can and can't do, and all those things. But even with that, you know, some foster homes are families that are, you know, taking the child for the family, you know, family that are, you know, maybe having a little troubles, and you know, it looks different for everyone. We were in a situation where we just wanted kids so badly that we were willing to help and do whatever we could. Whatever we could. At one point we had 3 littles in the house. We had 2 at one time, then 3, and then 2. We had 2, then 1, then 3, then 2. So anyway, we're really excited to be able to do this, you know, especially Christmas time is, you know, the best time, right? It's the best to do a little extra. Anyways, so that's that. I'm going to put the red in the center. I'm going to leave that one out. I feel like I have to have the trees in there because it's a tree. And the red, I need the red. And the top, of course, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's that green and black buffalo plaid, just like the actual trees. Oh, Kitty, it is rewarding. Tammy, you said it perfectly. She said, even homes with big hearts may not have big pockets, especially in these times. So generous. Yeah. So we want to just make sure we do extra. We want to just make sure we do extra. This is not a kit, Joanne. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure, Carol. I'll have to check with Erin. I'm not sure, because here's the thing. They're not in the office. Like, they do a revolving, like, whenever you need to go into the office, so they're not, like, in the office. I'm not sure if someone would be there that knows kind of what's going on to end up putting the presents in the right spot. You can bring it with you, though, Carol. If you can fit it in your suitcase. Okay, let's start on the bottom. That's what I do. This is strange. It's like gritty almost. It's like sandpaper. That's weird. Look how pretty it is though. Oh, maybe you can't even see. That's really pretty. Can you even see that? It's really pretty. I don't want to cover up that Christmas. So we're going to put it, the bow is going to come down here, but I don't want to cover up that sign. I don't want to cover up those words, really. So I'm going to just do this. There you go, Carol. Just bring it with you. This is like the best ribbon I think I've ever got. So this came from that store that I was talking about earlier, that Discount Dealers and Crafts, that store in Michigan that doesn't sell online. They have random stuff. It's never like the same. And they only had one of these rolls, or I would have grabbed more just simply because the way it looked. But the actual ribbon is awesome. Ah. Oh my gosh, Amanda, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. This is really thick. Okay, it's awesome, but that's really thick. Okay, all right. All right, let me just... Holy guacamole, this is really thick. You'd think that I need to get this like to stay together for a second. Whew. That is thick ribbon. I'll just make sure it's gonna mold and do what I want it to for the bow. Let's make sure. Okay, look how pretty that is. Isn't that cool? I don't know if you can even tell, but... Alright, and then I'm going to take this guy. We're going to go one up. one up. Like this. Go this way. Hey, Jeannie. So I love that ribbon, but it's super thick. That's like Coach Jordan thick. He likes the good stuff. I'm gonna go one here. Is there a skew? Yeah, there's a skew, but it's a closeout ribbon. So it starts with the CL. That means it's a closeout. So I don't know that you'll find it anywhere, but it's CL 2550YX. So this is pretty serious business here. You gotta make sure that it stays one on top of each other. It says my Mevo just disconnected, but I can see y'all still. Yikes. My hands are on fire. All right, I am gonna, holy guacamole. Just a little bit. Twist that around so it's going the right way. Twist this around so it's going the right way. We'll see. I know, but I do, but it's not, I didn't pound them in before I went live. Because I just finally found this guy. It was on the floor way over there. So remember I was like not using this for like ever. And I said, because I only had one dowel. Yeah, well, that's because this was, I don't know how it ended up on the floor. Buried under a whole lot of stuff. But here it is. But then I forgot to pound it in before I went live. Didn't help. Didn't help much. Didn't help myself. I'm going to do just one here each. And I'm going to leave that alone for a second. I'm going to leave that alone for a second. Just use this. And then when I'm ready to put the rest in, I'm just going to put one like this. Because that's what I'm going to do. Glue it in. I might glue it in. All right. I'm trying to think of we have Ugly Sweater Day at the, for the event. I'm trying to think of like what kind of bow I'm going to put in my hair. I can't seem to find my elf hat that I wear every single year. I wonder if I left it in the warehouse somewhere. Oh, I know what I wanted to use. This one. Although, is that going to fit? Well, we'll see. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. You know what I just put up tonight? I just took down my patriotic garland. I don't know how this is going to work out, y'all, because it's really a mess in there. I just took down my patriotic garland and put up my Halloween garland outside. So I gotta wait till the morning to see if I put it up good. Doing it in the dark. I told Aaron, so you gotta be my eyes to make sure. Man, okay, the ribbon that I was raving about is pretty, but it is not fun to work with. It's not fun to work with. I just had to make a design change and make those short. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Now I have to find the this little guy. Kitty! You have me beat, darling. Alright, let me get that sign there. Just going to put two little markers in here on the side. Flatten that out. Hey, Sue. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad it's gone. I'm so glad it's gone. So glad. Barbara. My tree is up. It is decorated in patriotic. I have the fall garland that I made from the Oh My Garlands class is on my mantle. And I still have Easter on my shelves. My kids are like, actually they haven't said anything, but they've got to be like, my mom's crazy. The sign came from Jane's Front Door Decor. She is on Etsy. If you do shop with Jane, make sure you use the code Sincerely 10 for a 10% off. Again, that's Jane's Front Door Decor. And you got to use the code Sincerely 10. You might consider zip tying the green, then putting the rest together. That is a good idea in the future. I will definitely probably do that. Plus, I could have used that zip tie tool to tighten it together. Could have done that. Do you have to put the sign on the wreath? No, you don't. So I do use it to cover up the center of the mesh, because if I make it in this exact style, leaving that just the center open with just the mesh, it looks unfinished. In my opinion. So I put a sign on it to kind of cover that. And you don't have to do it in that style. You can do it any style. Or this style, rather. You can do it any style. Yeah, Jane's stuff it's all cute. I'm just prepared for every holiday. I'm ready. Ready to go. You want to come over and celebrate Easter? Got a little bit of that. Got some fall. I do have Christmas in the foyer, hanging in the foyer. It's been there since last Christmas. Yeah, you got it covered. It tightens, but it does not cut. Mine definitely cuts. Did you get the exact same one I got? It is about 24 inches, I think. 24 inches wide. I'll check it in a second. No, I'm tired. I should make some coffee. If that kidney stone results tell me that I can't have coffee, I'm going to need new results. Try again. I'm going to be like, try again. It's not going to be good. I made the bow way bigger than it needs to be. But it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Put a hole right through this mesh with our big old thick twist tie. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Amazon, I posted a link on it earlier, or a couple days ago, so you can find the exact one I use in that link on Amazon. It's kind of a feel thing. Is the sweatshirt I'm wearing for my Etsy shop? It sure is. Speaking of sweatshirts, I'll just listen. I don't ever intend on not being completely honest with y'all. An order came in today, and I was like, I wonder, because we're doing the profit from the shirts that's going towards the charity for the event. And oh, awesome, Meg! And I was like, oh, okay, I need to calculate what our profit is. Yeah, it's not very much. And so then I was like, well, I wonder what other people are, charging for their hoodies and their shirts. And I was like, oh yeah, that's because I do not charge enough. Oh, whoops. So it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, see? That's so cute. That's cute. So let's see if I can get my Mevo to start working again, because it's not working. What do you think? I love the zip tie tool. I love the zip tie tool. Love the zip tie tool. I don't know if I can't tell if you. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's caught up with me. All right. I don't know if you can see it. Can't see it. I don't know. But I didn't want to leave the. That's making it worse. I don't know. I can't see because the Mevo's not caught up. It's off. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, thank you very much, Gloria. Thanks, Deb. I appreciate that very much. Tammy and I are overwhelmed with our to-do list, but we have a good system going. Or maybe I'm speaking for myself. We have a good system going. I mean, I'm speaking for myself when I say we're overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. But we have a good system. It's going to be great. And today she's like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, what's the worst that could happen? And I was like, well, one of us could not live to get there. She's like, no, it'll be fine. She's like, our community will step in and it'll be fine. I was like, okay, well, it'll be fine. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's all fine. I don't know why this is not. Look at even the from the kids from earlier. Or from, you can't see, I don't know if you can see that or not. But from last year, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's so little. All right, now I gotta figure out how to get to my Conviva. Okay, it'll be fine, Stacy. It'll be fine. A snowstorm? Okay, let's not. It doesn't snow on Halloween here. So anyway, we're excited for our event. We're working on our event every second for the next 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. I am super excited. Oh, my hubby is talking, cleaning to clip. Barbara. For those of us who are joining in person, which I see a lot of you here are Barbara, Sherry, Stacy, Meg, Jill, Julie was here. I know there's 100 of you who are coming to see us. I'm really, really excited. I can't wait. So for those of you who are joining us, I can't wait to see you in person. For those of you who are not joining us in person and don't want to miss out on all the fun, not only will you be able to watch everything that's happening on stage on Friday and Saturday from 9 to 5, you'll also get recordings such as 2 garland tutorials that Tammy and I are making for the event, 2 Christmas tree tutorials that Tammy and I will be decorating and have at the event to see. The centerpieces, the make and takes, everything that's going to be at the event will be recorded ahead of time. And so the live streamers as well as the in-person folks will have access to those at kickoff on Friday. I'm not sure when those will be released. I don't want surprises to be, I don't want surprises to be ruined. But everything will be recorded and everybody will have access to that. So that's in addition to watching everything that's happening on stage. We have Tammy from Polka Dot Wreath Co. and I are co-hosting this event. We're crazy honored and super, super excited to bring this to life. We have joining us on stage Carrie from Hot Mesh Mom, Lisa from Kellum's Creations, Jordan from Designs by Jordan, and Megan from Gal vs. Glue Gun. If you didn't hear our news while we're at Mastermind, we have the MC of all MCs, Terry Lynn Marshall from Millendale Design. She will be keeping Tammy and I in line, keeping our timeline going, making sure everybody is going smooth on stage. We are crazy excited to have added Terry to the lineup. as far as our MC. We're extremely lucky to have that. And lucky. We're lucky. And also I know Derica Hill from Derica's Designs will be there in the crowd helping us. We have Coach Stacy who will be in the crowd helping us. And we also have, hopefully everything is still on, and our super special guest that is a guest. She's coming as an attendee is coming. Hey, Bella the Barnes. Hey, Danielle, another one of our mastermind friends. The deadline for signing up will be the Wednesday before, so the 26th. That's when the designers are here. Maybe you'll see us all live if our dinner goes quickly and we can keep our eyes open to come live. If not, that's going to be the sign up, that's going to be the deadline, because Thursday the event starts and I won't have time to let people in. I'll be setting up and going into full on action for the meet and greet. So Wednesday will be a hard stop on that. Don't let that Norma. Yeah, no, I tell my husband, I'm like, don't even go downstairs when I leave. Like, don't even go down the stairs. So anyway, if you haven't joined us yet, we would love, love, love to have you. Again, don't forget, if you were in the craft shows and classes class this year, if you were in the Oh My Garlands class, my boutique class, if you were in Tammy's Cricut class, there are coupons out there for you. If you can't find it or aren't sure or any of that, you can always reach out to Tammy or I in our text message and we'll be happy to help you navigate that. That's it. That's all I have. I don't know how to turn off my Mevo because it's still on and I tried to turn it off a couple minutes ago. So let me see one more time. So if you are not on my text message list, before I let you go, if you're not on my text message list, don't forget to join my text. It'll keep you up to date with anything that's going on. It is 810-498-2310. Oh, there we are. There, now I have us back. Now we can see each other. On the text message list. And then tomorrow or the next day, the next time I go live, I'll send you all the link if you're looking to sign up for the in-person. But it is melscupofcheer.com. Sherry, I cannot wait to see you. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you, what's today, Wednesday? It's not Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. I'll see you maybe Wednesday.